Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Zemore, the dad in DPS, and if you were paying attention to yesterday's thumbnail on the Lost Episodes video, it had an S at the end of it, meaning plural, which today we have another Lost episode of Scrip My Pants, the series where I spend Scrip at the purveyor and cry about how she treats me poorly, and then I want to strangle her to death with my bare hands and smash her skull open and eat the flesh inside. You know, normal things. So yeah, we have another episode of Scrip My Pants today, and if you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check out the playlist. There is about 100 of these goddamn videos. And without further ado, let's get on with the script. Alright, another 2000-ish script. Let's see what the first purchase of this week is. Exterminator's Gauss Rifle, VATS crits. Oh, it was so close to being good. Exterminators has just ruins this weapon and makes it script worthy. There's not enough things in the game to justify Exterminators. Just isn't. Hunter's Black Powder Pistol, damage while aiming, breaks 5% slower. There is not enough booze in the world to justify this weapon. It's just bad. I'm not even going to go into why it's bad. You guys know it's bad. The ball bag gun is always bad. Executioner's Short Assault Rifle, VATS crits, damage resistance while aiming. This one's not bad. Executioner's is always a decent effect. VATS crits in the middle is always a decent effect on anything that is a rifle. And the bottom effect does ruin it a little bit. It's not the best effect, not even the worst either, but yeah, still not the best. Sad. Very sad. Anti-armor Fat Man, damage while aiming, faster reload. Why did it have to be on a Fat Man? This could have been such a good gun if this was the previous gun. If this was any gun, this could have been a good roll. That is just so disappointing. Junkie's Short Plasma Pistol, replenish action points with each kill, breaks 50% slower. Now this one's actually decent. Turn this into a Plasma Flamer, you're getting action points back as you kill things, and it breaks slower, which is always a good effect on a weapon of this kind of effect of it. It breaks quickly is what I'm getting at, so any reduction to this breaking is always good. So yeah, decent little weapon for killing scrub enemies for definite, especially if you like just head tapping them with VATS. Okay, this one's good as well. We keep getting these every week at the moment. 2-shot auto grenade launcher, last shot fast movement while aiming. Now, the reason why I say this is good, 2-shot is always good in this weapon. Last shot, it has a relatively small clip in comparison, so you could get some decent damage out of that last shot, especially if you hit a large group of enemies. Faster movement speed while aiming is good because, well, you can move faster while shooting it. So, yeah, decent, not what I would say is the best version of it, but decent. Funky. Exterminator Shot Handmade, VATS crits, reduced weight. Exterminators has ruined yet another potentially great weapon. Absolute bollocks. Vampire's Crossbow, bashing damage, 90% reduced weight. Nah, it just doesn't work. I mean, don't get me wrong, this thing should be used to kill vampires, but yeah, vampires on a weapon like this doesn't get you any benefit. Bashing damage certainly doesn't either. The reduced weight's the only good effect on there because it takes up less space in my inventory. Troubleshooter's pump action with bashing damage, faster movement speed while aiming. Everything on there just doesn't work. It's an AF weapon. Shotguns are also nerfed at the moment, so that doesn't help. Exterminator's Pipe Pistol, stop giving me Exterminators. Stop doing it. Bullets explode for area damage, 90% reduced weight. The bottom two effects are actually good. The top one makes the gun script. 2-shot M79 grenade launcher, bashing damage, reduced weight. This one's actually a decent drop because reduced weight and it shoots additional projectile make this pretty damaging. The middle effect ruins it a little bit, but this is something I would sell rather than, you know, get rid of unless I've got a crapper version myself, but I don't recall. Either way, it's actually a decent weapon. 2-shot and any explosive weapon is decent, and grenade launchers are no exception. Ghoulslayer's 50 cal machine gun, faster fire rate, 1 perception. Bottom and top effects, just crap. You do not need Ghoulslayer on any weapon ever, ever, ever. Scrip. I hate when I get scrip. Mutant Slayer Shot Gatling, VATS hit chance, and critical meter. Now, good weapon for West Tech, I suppose. VATS hit chance is actually viable on this weapon, as is VATS crit. Yeah, it's actually quite good for doing West Tech. I can't fault it for that, especially if you're farming West Tech constantly. 2-shot Fat Man, limb damage, faster reload. This is actually decent as well. 2-shot on Fat Man and faster reload are actually good effects. You combine this with... Well, actually, I don't know. If you combine this with the Merv effect, what happens? I think it's going to be similar to shotguns where it just fires an additional Fat Man. But limb damage, you fire this at anything, it's not going to have limbs. Kind of want to test it. Kind of don't. But kind of want to test it. Kind of don't though. Suppressors, short assault rifle. That's crits, breaks 50% slower. Suppressors makes me sad. Makes me so sad. Vats crits, breaks 50% slower, are decent effects, but yeah, ruins the weapon with that top one. Juggernaut, short double barrel shotgun, damage while aiming, and 15% faster reload. This one is actually decent for a full health shotgun build. Obviously, it would be better when the weapon is, you know, fixed. But faster reload on here, damage while aiming, yeah, I can't fault the weapon. It's actually a decent little gun. Berserker's black powder pistol, bashing damage, vats crits. Nope, that's going in the bin. Quad short flamer, faster fire rate, stealth field. Now, quad isn't the most effective thing on this, but faster fire rate combined with stealth field, that like this can be used in stealth. It's kind of awesome. Kind of happy about it. I would have preferred vampire, but I like it. Yeah. I'm gonna go with it's a god roll for its type. Gormon short plasma pistol, last shot, faster movement speed while aiming. Yeah, this is sadly Scrip. Gormon's the only decent effect on there. The rest just don't work for the weapon in general, so sadly Scrip. Medic's Gatling laser bashing damage, reduced weight. Scrip as well. Reason it's Scrip is you don't want medics on a heavy weapon that is not going to be used in like VATS ever. Junkie short snub nose. 44, limb damage, 1 agility. Yeah, Junkies, again, is the only decent effect on there. Agility, you can argue, is always useful, but yeah, I just don't rate it in this current situation. I'd much rather Perception if I was going for one of those effects, but overall, just bad combo. Stalkers, salvage the Soltron head. I'm not going to read the rest of the effects because it's the Soltron head with Stalkers on it. I can't justify that ever. Medic, short gamma gun, replenish action points with each kill. Damage resistance while aiming. Now, VATS action points with each kill could be viable with this weapon. The gamma gun does insane damage. You get headshots on this thing. It's got a decent fire rate. The only thing that kind of spoils it is, you know, you're constantly reloading. That could be okay. Kind of don't know. I actually don't know. Medics is one of those effects that kind of leaves me on a fence. Exterminator short Gatling gun, damage while aiming, movement speed while aiming. Exterminator just ruins it. Every part of it just gives me the rage. I mean, technically you could say, oh, it's a 2-star mutant's weapon and justify it as that. But still, it upsets me. The Exterminator's effect on there, it really upsets me. 2-shot Tesla rifle, last shot, 1 agility. It's going to do decent damage with the 2-shot effect, but last shot doesn't work on this weapon very well. Or does it? Because the last shot would arc. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Anybody knows if the last shot arcs and does damage on each enemy consistent with the last shot? Leave in the comments. Medic's pipe pistol, bullets explode for area damage. Damage resistant while aiming. This one's actually okay. Bullets explode for area damage is always a good effect. VATS crits will heal your group. I mean, this is an automatic weapon, so it could get some use out of that. The crits out of it are actually quite decent. So I'd be tempted to use this and see how well it heals my teammates. Definitely something worth experimenting with. Come on. Ghoul Slayer's short Gatling gun, limb damage, fast movement speed while aiming. Balls. Balls. And last but not least, Junkie's railway rifle, replenish action points with each kill, stealth field. Now, Junkies, decent effect. Replenish action points with each kill with this weapon, decent effect. This thing kills things pretty quickly, so any amount of AP you're getting back from headshots is actually really good. Stealth field, there's no way you're stealthing with this. I mean, it's the Pain Train. It is one of the most overpowered broken weapons in the game. There's no way you're stealthing with this. Either way, let's find out what our top picks for tonight are. So for tonight's first pick, we're going to go with the 2-shot auto grenade with the last shot and movement speed while aiming. Now, while the top and bottom effects, in my opinion, are two of the best effects to have on this weapon, I really don't know too much in regards to last shot when it comes to it. It is one of those very inconsistent effects because it doesn't always trigger, and it might not trigger a lot. On top of that, I'm not sure if it triggers on all the enemies simultaneously, because if it did, Jesus Christ. Either way though, still a good weapon. Next up, we're going to go for the Junkie's Railway Rifle with replenish action points with each kill and stealth field. The reason for this is I think railway rifles are some of the best weapons you can ever use. Junkies is a very decent damaging effect, and replenish action points with each kill will ensure you can use this thing in VATS for a while. You could make it better with any VATS-based effect instead of stealth field, or reload speed. Reload speed would probably be my top pick in regards to it because you get more shots out, and the ammo is relatively cheap for this weapon, so you know, it's a very decent gun, will pop heads like nothing else. Now I think you guys could have bet money what the top pick was going to be. All three of these effects are usable for this weapon. Quad, faster fire rate, and the stealth field. Now I would argue that movement speed while aiming would have been maybe a better choice, or potentially reduced weight. Well, even reload speed, but at the same time, quad ammo capacity, reload speed isn't that viable. Now, I know flamers are sort of nerfed at the moment due to, well, it's probably live in game now rather than PTS, but due to that. But at the same time, I don't think they're ever not going to be used, and I don't think they're ever not going to be good, just not as good as they once were. Either way, this weapon is, as far as I'm concerned, some degree of a god roll because it can be used in stealth, and it's just going to do a lot of damage. So that was today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely leave comments down below if you think my takes on the weapons in this video are as relevant as they were back in 2022 when this video was originally filmed. Either way, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.
Feeling the heat, I'm taking again. We'll bring poker with the devil. In shadows we ramble, cards on the table. The stakes run high. A twisted game of fate where innocence will die. Can't resist the temptation of dawn to the flame.